Just want to welcome you once again to another rendition of Tiger Thoughts. Today's Tiger Thought is going to be a topic that kids talk to me about all the time. They're always tired. Yes, it's a part of the human race, I think, to be tired. Well, today we're going to explore why kids are tired. We're going to ask them, how many hours of sleep are you getting? What time you go to bed? When you get up? That type of thing. So we'll meet you outside talking to Commerce High School students for another rendition of Tiger Thoughts, February 23rd, 2010. All right, run into my first Commerce High School student this morning. Tell us your name.
Megan.
Megan, we're doing all the kids tell me they're always tired all the time, so I'm trying to find out how many hours of sleep the average Commerce High School student's getting. How many hours of sleep are you getting?
I get about 8.
What time do you go to bed at night?
I go to bed about 10.
And get up at what time?
7.
All right, you're doing good math. Thank you for being on Tiger Thoughts. Good morning.
Good morning.
Tell us your name.
Desiree.
Desiree, how many hours of sleep are you getting at night?
About 12.
12 hours of sleep? What time do you go to bed?
8.
8? Get up at 8 again the next morning? So you're just now getting up. It's 7. They're not even 8 yet. You're up. So your math is all bad. But you're getting 12 hours of sleep, you think, all right?
Yes.
All right, good talking to you. Welcome. Thanks for being on Tiger Thoughts. All right, tell us your name.
Whitney Malden.
Whitney, tell us, we're doing a study. All the kids around here always tell me they're tired. We're trying to figure out how many hours of sleep the average Commerce Tiger is getting. How many hours of sleep are you getting at night during the week?
Probably about 7.
So what time do you go to bed?
Around 11.
And get up?
At 6:45.
All right, so you're doing the good math on that thing. Okay. All right, here we go. Tell us your name.
Angel Lunsford.
Angel, how many hours of sleep you get tonight?
Probably about 6 or 7.
Do you find yourself getting tired during the day?
Yes.
Do you think going to bed earlier would help that?
Yes.
You're not going to do it though, are you?
Probably not.
All right, thanks for being on Tiger Talk. All right, tell us what your name is.
Jamal Harrison.
Jamar, all the kids around here are always talking about, complaining about being tired. How many hours of sleep you get at night?
I get about 7.
What time do you go to bed?
About 9. I'll get about 8 or something like that.
What time do you go to bed?
At 9.
At 9 o'clock at night? Really? You don't even stay up for the news? All right, what time do you get up?
At 6:50.
All right, that's a good guy. Now, do you find yourself getting tired during the day?
No, sir.
All right, you're an exception to the rule around here. All right, thanks for being on Tiger. Tell us your name.
Hi, I'm Audrey.
Audrey, all the kids around here are always complaining to me about how tired they are, okay? So I'm doing a study on how many hours of sleep the average Commerce High School student gets. How many hours of sleep do you get at night?
I don't know, probably about 6.
6? What time do you go to bed?
I don't know. It varies. I'm just saying 6 on average.
Just in normal? Is it before midnight, after midnight?
Before midnight,
Before
usually.
midnight, and you get up at like 5?
6-ish.
6, okay, 6, 7 hours sleep. Do you get tired during the day?
Yes, very.
And I see you have an energy drink, or what do you have there?
I have energy drink and coffee.
Energy drink and coffee.
And it keeps me awake most
and
of the day.
you're like pretty wired during the day, aren't you?
Not really, actually.
Not really? Okay. All right, well, thanks for being on Tiger Thoughts. Tell us what your name is.
JC Arnold.
JC, all the kids around here always tell me they get tired during the day, so I'm trying to figure out how many hours of sleep the average Commerce High School student gets. How many hours do you get at night?
Well, I usually go to bed about 12.
About midnight? Get up at what time?
7.
So how many hours is that?
7.
Your math skills are awesome. So you're getting about 7 hours of sleep. Do you find yourself getting tired during the day? So you're making it okay. All right, thanks for being on Tiger Thoughts. All right, here we are again with more Tiger Thoughts. Tell us what your name is.
Burley.
Can you all the kids around here are always fussing at me about they're always tired. So I'm trying to find out how many hours of sleep the average tiger gets up here. So how many hours of sleep do you usually get at night? What time do you go to bed
7.
usually? What time do you usually go to bed?
11.
11. Get up at what time?
6.
6. There you go. Good math skills. All right. Thanks for being on Tiger Thoughts. Okay. All right, everybody. Tiger Thoughts. Here we are in the cafeteria again. I've got a reluctant participant this morning. Tell us what your name is. Tell me what her name is.
Jaleisha.
Okay, Jaleisha, we're trying to find out the average number of hours that a Commerce High School student gets to sleep at night. How many hours of sleep do you get at night?
9.
At what time do you go to bed usually?
9:30.
And get up at what time?
6:30.
Have you done the math on that?
No.
You haven't? All right. Thanks for being on Tiger. Here we are gathered here again today in the cafeteria looking for students to answer the question of the day. We're trying to find out how many hours sleep the average Commerce High School Tiger gets. How many hours sleep do you get at night, sir, before you come to school?
About 8 or 9.
So what time do you go to bed usually?
10.
Get up at what time?
Probably around 6 or 6:30.
All right, that's good. You do good math skills. That's good. Thanks for being on Tiger Thoughts. We made a trip into the cafeteria today doing our Tiger Thoughts. We're trying to find out how many hours sleep the average Commerce Tiger gets during the week. So, bud, tell us your name.
Cortez Crosby.
Cortez, how many hours sleep do you usually get during the day?
7.
During the night? 8 hours. What time do you go to bed? Depends. All right, but you figure you get 8 hours. All right, thanks for being on Tiger Thoughts. Hey man, you're on Tiger Thoughts today. And the question of the day is how many hours sleep the average Commerce High School student get? How many hours sleep you think you get during the day? During the week, during the night?
6 or 7.
6. What time do you usually go to bed, you think?
11 or
11. Get up at what time?
7.
All right.
6.
6? Thanks for being on Tiger Thoughts. The survey continues. We have another Commerce High School student. We're trying to find out how many hours sleep the average Commerce Tiger gets during the week. How many hours sleep at night do you think you go to get in?
5.5.
So what time do you go to bed?
11.
And get up at what time?
6:30.
6:30.
Is that more than 5?
That's more than 5.5, but that's okay. The math skills
That's
we can
what I
pick up
slept
as you get
last
older.
night.
Oh, is that what you did last night? All right. Thanks for being on Tiger Talk.
Okay.
Good morning.
Hello.
Tell us what your name is.
Jada.
Okay, we're trying to do a study here on trying to find out how many hours the average Commerce High School student gets to sleep at night. So how many hours of sleep do you think you're getting at night?
At school?
Yeah, during school, before school, not during school, not while you're at school, okay?
I don't know, like
What time do you go to bed at night?
11.
What time do you get up?
6.
So how many hours is that? Let's try 7. Let's work on those math skills, all right? Thanks for being on Tiger Thoughts. Hey, tell us what your name is.
Chelsea.
Chelsea, we're doing a study today on how many hours the average Commerce High School student gets to sleep at night before they come to school. So how many hours do you get in?
5.
5. What time do you usually go to bed?
Around 1.
Around 1? 1 in the morning? And at what time do you get up?
Like 6:15.
All right, good job. So you get tired during the day?
Not really.
Not really? Okay, thanks a bunch. Thanks for being on Tiger Thoughts. Hey, welcome. You're on Tiger Thoughts. Today we're trying to find out, because all the students seem to tell me all the time they get tired during the day, so I'm trying to find out how many hours of sleep the average Commerce Tiger gets before they come to school. So how many hours of sleep do you think you get in?
7,
What time do you usually go to bed?
10:30,
And get up at what time?
7:30.
All right. Well, thanks for being on Tiger Thoughts. Okay, we have an enthusiastic person who wants to be on Tiger Thoughts this morning. Tell us your name.
Oh Lord.
Laura, we're trying to find out how many hours the average Commerce High School student gets on sleep at night before coming to school. So how many hours do you get?
Sleep? Who sleeps?
You don't sleep? You don't go to bed at all? So do you get tired during the day? You basically sleep during class, then, is what you're trying
Well,
to tell
see,
me.
being immortal has its advantages.
Being a what?
Immortal.
Oh, you're immortal? Okay. You and I are going to have to sit down and have a conversation one day, because, girl, you got some issues, all right? All right, this will be our last rendition of today's question, and we have Haley here today. So, Haley, we're trying to find out how many hours of sleep the average Commerce High School student gets. How many hours of sleep you usually get during the week? 6 hours. What time do you usually go to bed?
11.
And get up at what time?
6:45.
Now, do the math on that. How many hours is that?
Like, almost 8.
There you go. Thanks for being on Tiger Talk. Okay, it looks like the Commerce High School students are averaging anywhere from 6 to 9 hours of sleep at night. None of them I talked to today said they get tired. That's all I hear, is they're always tired. Well, we're going to see. Thanks for being here today on this rendition of